Dans ce numéro, une rencontre exclusive avec l'activiste ougandaise Hilda Flavia Nakabuye. Découvrez aussi l'app qui permet de donner en connaissance de cause et l'éco-conception.
Hello Hilda, it's my pleasure to welcome you in the Netexplo studio to talk about your fight as a young activist. You're fighting for our planet. And first of all, I would like you to introduce yourself to know exactly who you are and how it all started.
Thank you. I'm very honored to be here. I'm happy that I am here. My name is Nakabuye Hilda Flavia. I'm a climate activist from Uganda. I'm also a student, and my struggle with the climate started in 2017 when I got to know about climate change, because it is not taught in schools in Uganda. So I didn't know about it until then. And in 2017, it was during a student dialogue that was organized at my university in Kampala, where the speaker talked about climate change, its effects and the challenges and its causes. And I saw that the same effects and challenges he said are the same effects we were facing in my community since I was young. And from this time on, I decided to take it upon myself, act, and to make other people aware of the climate crisis.
This is the way you talk to, chairmen of big industrial companies, world leaders. How do you say to those important and powerful people that you met? What is the keywords that you use to make them understand that the house is on fire?
Well, I tell them that there's always that time when humanity has to reach a certain level of understanding, and that understanding is now.
How do you keep faith in your own being capable of fighting for the climate, and are you depressed sometimes, saying it's so urgent, we have so many things to take care about, or how do you still want to go on fighting? What is your motto? What is your drive?
I sometimes feel depressed when I think about what me and my community had to go through with the effects of climate change and what we are still going through. But then I remember that I took a decision to protect the only place I call home, that is Earth, and also to protect the environment. And in this, it comes with sacrifices. And every time I remember that I took this decision to protect home, no matter what, it always keeps me pushing. And seeing that many people are starting to stand up and speak out, use their voices, it inspires me to hear and to see all these people with so much hope trying to create a difference and in any way they can. Yeah, and I would say that we have this hope and action, no matter how small it is needed until commitment is achieved.
Telling homeless people's stories to connect with others and make helping them easier. We're more likely to help people in need when we know how they ended up on the street. A beacon tells their story and collects donations that they can spend with partners. You don't need spare change to help the homeless. If you know a homeless person's story, you're more likely to help them out with some spare change. But how many of us still have cash in our pocket? Samaritan is an app that recognizes nearby beacons worn by the homeless. The individual story and plans are displayed on your smartphone, as well as the option of making a donation that they can use in a network of partners.
Pouvez-vous nous expliquer en quelques mots l'éco-conception?
Je pense que c'est par rapport à une justice qui nous touche tous. Voilà, c'est-à-dire qu'il faut essayer d'envisager les choses avec plusieurs points de vue. Nous, les autres humains au bout du monde, et puis les non-humains. Donc, tout le monde est un petit peu conscient aujourd'hui, voilà, qu'on a des problèmes en termes de consommation, qu'on a des problèmes en termes de production. L'éco-conception, elle est là pour amener un changement dans la manière de consommer, autant que dans la manière de concevoir.
Et donc l'atelier Valhalla, c'est un lieu dédié à l'éco-conception?
Donc ça se passe de plusieurs manières. Donc déjà, il y a toute la partie pédagogique, enseignement. Donc nous, déjà, on intègre dans nos processus de projet et dans les futurs projets davantage, de plus en plus, on va s'aguerrir là-dedans pour apporter cette connaissance sur l'éco-conception. Donc l'atelier aussi sera un lieu de rendez-vous pour les entrepreneurs, les créateurs et les entreprises, donc pour les sensibiliser, pour les former.
Concrètement, une matériothèque, ça nous permet de rester proche de la matière, en fait, de venir toucher, de voir à quoi ça ressemble, de comparer, de peser.
Ce lieu sera un endroit, du coup, il y aura tout un ensemble de matériaux, en effet, qu'on pourra toucher, voir, même sentir, parce qu'on a vu qu'il y a certains matériaux qui sont faits à base de produits végétaux, donc qui ont des odeurs, du coup, nous, après, c'est apporter toutes les connaissances autour de cette matériothèque, c'est-à-dire, ces matériothèques, quand vous prenez le cahier des charges de chaque matériau, c'est des documents très denses, Excel, etc., avec tout un ensemble de nomenclatures qui sont très difficiles à comprendre. Donc nous, notre volonté, c'est de le vulgariser et permettre aux gens que ce soit accessible, et du coup, accompagner les designers là-dessus.